views your website on a tablet, that big donation button is cut off. So when they look at it, they see all the main body content, but what they don't see is the big donation button because it's just cut off of their screen. If they looked at on a desktop, they can see it, but because of the device that they use, they miss that very big call to action. So in that sense, you might not think of it as a big deal, but a lot of people are using mobile devices on their smartphone, on their iPads. You don't want to miss a big call to action, a big communication point because you didn't plan it or foresee it ahead of time. The same thing with social media. A lot of people are jumping in on so many different channels because they know that's where their audience is. The latest trend that we've been seeing, and we know that in the U.S., like data privacy laws are less strict than the Canadian privacy laws, but the trend is no matter which country you're in, no matter what platform you're in, data and how you use it is becoming more strict. So with social media channels, it's great that you have great engagement on it, but in terms of how you can use that data, can you export that data out? What can you say on that platform? It would only get more strict from this point onwards. So how does that affect your technology planning? When you plan for engagement tools like that's jump on Twitter, that's jump on Facebook or Tumblr or Vine, have a strategy as why you are there, what goals are you planning to achieve there. If it's just raising engagement and raising awareness, that's fine. But if you want to tie it back to something more tangible, like I want to increase my funding, I want to increase brand recognition, really think about how the data aspect ties into your social media. So as an example of this is like for in Canada, when people are on social media networks, it's great that you can connect with them there, but as a data privacy law, we can't communicate with them outside of that channel. Again, that might not apply to the U.S. audience, but it's just almost the same comparison that the data is owned by those companies. You can't completely have control over those aspects, so when you do want to make projects and initiatives with social media being kind of a backbone to them, you need to be strategic in that sense. Not, raining down the social media parade is still great for exposure. But again,